Hey guys, just want to do a video here in which we're going to unbox something. I got this package from a good friend of mine and a subscriber, and somebody I'm subscribed to him and have for a long time. I've been a close follower of his channel, and that's Planetbierwagen. Great guy, has lots of cool stuff on his channel. If for some chance you happen to be one of my subscribers or just come across this video and you've never checked out Planetbierwagen, definitely check it out. I'll put that link down here. Yeah, so let's just dive in and see what he sent me. Okay, here we go. The letter is right on top, so I'm going to read that first. Oh, wow. Let me just show you this here first, just to show you how cool it is. It says, here's that Patton Oswalt DVD I promised you. I figured I might as well throw in some other random stuff, comics, candies, toys, and other assorted silliness. And it says, I threw in a couple of classic NES games. Wow, holy cow. I hope you didn't already have them. I wasn't sure what all game systems you owned. I do have a few classic systems, but I don't have a whole lot of games. Comics. Can't go wrong with comic books. Hopefully there's something in this stack that's new to you. Perhaps some of this stuff will be. So that's awesome. Always a big fan of trying comics. New ones I've heard of, whatever the case may be, I love comics. The next one says, mind-blowing. Geez, oversell much? The Garbage Pail Kids, Adam Baum. So yeah, that's him right there. And it's kind of like Travis himself in each of these, but that's Adam Baum, it looks like. And it says, well, I hate to cut this short, but it looks like the zombies are on the loose, which is awesome. We did a big collaborative zombie videos over on the YouTube Refugees. And then, you know, I also did videos for you guys, but same ones. And then all these different things down here are all different types of zombies. And it says, I will swallow your soul, just like on Evil Dead 2. Okay, so that is awesome. This is one of the coolest things. I am definitely going to have to frame that. It blows me away how cool that is. Thanks so much. Planetbierwagen is just one of those guys that's just really cool in general, but he always comes up with the coolest ways to do stuff like this. He's a great artist, so if you've never checked out some of his artwork, you can check out his videos. He does lots of videos where he shows some of his art. But yeah, thanks so much. This is awesome. So here we go. I'm going to jump in. And the first thing I've got here is the Patton Oswalt No Reason to Complain Uncensored. This is a DVD. I was telling him that I've been wanting this for a long time, and he said he came across it at his Big Lots. I didn't see it at my Big Lots in my area, but I thought, you know, this is a great DVD that I'd like to own. And we had kind of exchanged a few things, and I told him, I said, oh man, if you can find that, definitely find me one. So this is all I was actually expecting. So all the rest of this is just pure, you know, goodness. This is awesome. But yeah, Patton Oswalt. Oh wow, Pez. Got some Pez here. He was talking about the candy and stuff, and I don't have this Pez, and actually I don't know if he knew this or not, but I do have some Pez. And I don't have Captain America in any form. Even the classic style one is quite a bit different than this. But I don't have this new Captain America, and that's awesome. Thanks so much. And I love Pez, by the way. So that's a really, really cool item. And to go with that, we got some Superman, some more superhero stuff, and these are Superman character bands, which I think are kind of like those silly bands. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see that. There they all are in the back, but it's Superman character bands. That's awesome. I've never actually seen these in the store. Oh, and a little rubber ducky. It's like miniature style, but yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, a little rubber ducky, just like the one that Ernie had. Oh, so cool. A little Domo guy, and he looks like he's eating rice with chopsticks. That's awesome. I've actually been thinking about getting this Domo DVD for a while. There was a big promo for the Domo stuff at 7-Eleven a couple years back, and it was just all over, and I thought this was really cool. I just like the look of these. But yeah, it's a little Domo guy. That'll look awesome on the shelf. Thanks so much. Little Lego minifigure. This one looks like it's been opened and reclosed. So I'm assuming Travis has a very distinct figure he's wanting me to get. that would be my guess. And he gets some of the coolest figures, and these are really, really neat. Let's see who we got here. Ah, I should have known. Here's the instructions, because you guys will be impressed. I'm impressed. And anybody that knows my channel and has seen my background and everything will know that I'm a big fan of Frankenstein. And that's it. It's a miniature Frankenstein mini Lego figure. That's awesome. This is one of the coolest little Lego figures I've ever seen. He even has Band-Aids on his forehead. Thanks so much. And I didn't even have to open like a bazillion of these to find him. I got him. So thanks so much, man. Big thumbs up on that. Holy cow. Garbage Pail Kids Flashback. And this is the all-new series too. This is so crazy. I love the Garbage Pail Kids. This is one of the few things that I grabbed not too long ago, just on a whim, that I'm giving away over at the YouTube Refugees 80s contest. So by the time you see this, you can go over to the YouTube Refugees, check that out. If you're a subscriber, you can join that contest. These little packs right here, that's one of the things I was giving away. So that's awesome. We're on the same level right here. Our frequencies have synced up. Travis is thinking just like me. Love the Garbage Pail Kids. I was a huge fan of those in the 80s. Ooh, and a Hawaiian lei. Very, very cool. That's awesome. I used to get these randomly at different kind of parties and stuff. I used to always have them around the house. I don't know where they all disappeared to, but that's awesome. A little Hawaiian lei. Very cool. Oh my gosh. Travis has been like secretly probing my brain and has been reading my thoughts. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but not the normal Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like NES game. This is the second one which I've been looking for forever, and it's the arcade game. And the arcade game is the one that I really, really liked when I was a kid, but I never had it. I didn't even know anybody that had it. I rented it one time, and that's the only time I really remember playing it. But this is awesome. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. That's awesome. That'll definitely be played pretty soon. And the other one, unbelievable, Burger Time. I actually love this game. This is one of my favorite 80s arcades, and I used to love the music and everything about it I thought was so cool. Burger Time on NES. I swear Travis has been like hacking into my computer or something. Let's look at some comic books here. How about it? We got some Superboy, and that is number 3 there. And that is number 7 on the back of Superboy. I don't have any Superboy, so that's awesome. I'd love to read that. Oh, Iron Man 2.0, number 1 and number 2. That's awesome. Travis was actually telling me about Iron Man 2.0, and I hadn't read any of that. Oh, that is awesome. I'm a really big fan of these clean-looking covers like this, and we kind of talked about that. But this is Power Girl, number 20 and number 18. And there might be more than that inside there. There might be a 19 also. Batgirl, number 5 and number 7. Look at that artwork. That's amazing. Hopefully you're not getting glares on that. But yeah, Batgirl. Man, I'm a big fan of superhero comics. I don't read it as much as I'd like to, just because I just randomly don't know which ones to jump into. There's just so much. So this is a great excuse to read all kinds of comics that I probably would have just not even known existed out there. This is Batman Detective Comics 874 and Batman Incorporated by Grant Morrison. That's awesome. I didn't even know about that comic. If you can see that artwork there, that's really neat. I love that. Oh my gosh. My buddy that you see on a lot of my regular videos, Greg, he is going to love this. Married with Children. This is one of his favorite shows. I love this show. He was a really big fan, but he's never seen these comics, I can guarantee it. Married with Children, and these are the photo covers. Wow. Amazing. And there's more of these. Married with Children here. Has the Kelly Bundy covers on, you know, all 3 of those, and that one too. These are photo covers, and these are art covers. So Christina Applegate as Kelly Bundy, which was like, she was the big thing back in the day for all the guys that was really into like 80s chicks. If you liked the rocker girls or whatever back in the day, Married with Children had Kelly Bundy, and that was the show you would watch if you wanted to see that. Alrighty, what we got here? Oh, Forgetless by Nick Spencer. I haven't actually read this. Travis and I have been going back and forth and talking about Nick Spencer, which was this guy that, you know, he's just went from like being somebody that nobody had heard of to all of a sudden he's doing so many comics, and he's doing some really good ones. But yes, this is Forgetless, and it's the trade paperback, the graphic novel. That is very cool. I will definitely read that one. Oh, wow. And then what we got here is a superhero comic book spectacular. This reminds me so much of Toys R Us back in the 80s. When I was a kid, I hardly ever got to go to the comic book store in the 80s, and when I did, you know, I would grab comics, but most of the time, the only time I could really find comics is at toy stores, and you could find these kind, but you didn't really know what you were going to get. I think I'm actually going to keep that in the package just because it's so cool. I have like very few memories of, you know, finding these like in the last 10 years. I think most of them dried up, you know, in the early 2000s. But in the 80s and 90s, these were everywhere. But it looks like you get 2 comics and you get a trading card. And the trading card is of Goonies. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. If you can see that there, it's got Chunk there on the front, and he's got his pirate hat on. That is awesome. This is one of those cool things where I would have never guessed that a card that cool would have been in here. But yeah, Goonies, one of my favorite 80s movies. And then here we got some Upper Deck American Idol cards. Travis was showing these, that he'd got a few packs just randomly. And we got William Hung doing She Bangs, and Justin showing season 1 runner-up, and Mishvana Henson, but it's like a one of those lenticular cards, like one of the special ones. So really cool. So 3 trading cards. He knew that I was kind of big into trading cards. And then such an 80s thing for me, 80s and the 70s, bouncy balls. These things, they were called super. They make bouncy balls, and they made super bouncy balls. And I used to drive my family nuts, bouncing these all over the house, and you can hear them ricocheting off the refrigerator and everything else. That is awesome. What a flashback. I'll have to hide these so my cat won't be like rolling them underneath everything, and I'll find them underneath the washer and dryer. Wow. I am just like speechless. I don't even know what to say because I'm just so blown away at all the cool things he said. I don't know how I can, you know, like make it up to you and try to give you something as cool as this, but I will try so hard, and at a future date I will try to surprise you with something. This has been awesome. I appreciate the artwork, the video games, the comics, tons of comics, and all the little cool things. Like, I mean, you know, this is like such personal stuff. I mean, he really knows me that well. So, man, I really, really appreciate it. Thanks so much. You guys definitely go check him out. I will put the link here again. Yeah, so, wow, I don't even know what to do now. I've just got so many things I want to, like, I want to play video games, I want to watch that DVD, I want to read some comics. I think probably the next thing I want to do is probably eat Pez. But, yeah, awesome, man. So, golly, thank you so much. All right, everybody, I will see you next time.